Hi everyone, good to see you again. It's Kim and I'm back in Kim's kitchen for another video in my video series, Kim's Kitchen. So I'm a health coach, I'm a stress and weight management health coach, teaching nutritious food to help solve stress and weight problems. So you're not going to believe what we're doing today. I hope you had fun with the pickles from the last video, but today, yes, we are making hummus, okay? So get out a pen and paper, take a moment, grab a pen and paper, and I'm going to go over the equipment that you're going to be needing to make hummus and the ingredients that you're going to be needing to make hummus. All right, so let's get started. First of all, you'll need chickpeas. Dried chickpeas. Yes, we're not opening a can. It is not going to give you the results that you want. So get yourself some dried chickpeas. You can buy a small amount if you like, but we only need just over a cup. So we need a cup and 2 tablespoons of dried chickpeas. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them in a glass bowl and cover them with water. So now I'm a little bit ahead of you because I have done this the day before, so because we need them to soak for 24 hours. So also in that bowl with the chickpeas in the water, I want you to take a generous teaspoonful of baking soda, dump it in the water, stir it up with the chickpeas, and set them aside for 24 hours. And then they're ready to cook. Okay, so I'm ready to cook mine now, and I'll be doing that before I see you in the next video. All right, so the next thing you need also too is a couple of measuring cups. This one is to measure out the chickpeas, of course. And then you'll need a third of a cup measuring cup because we're going to need a third of a cup. Excuse me, we don't need a third of a cup. Yes, we do. We need a third of a cup for the lemon juice. So we're going to be lemon juice. I got a big bottle because I'm using a lot of lemon juice all the time. Give it a good shake before you use it, but a third of a cup. Also, too, you need a 1/4 cup measure because we're going to be measuring the tahini. Now, tahini is sesame seed butter, for those of you who are not familiar with it. Again, I'm buying big bottles because I'm making a lot of hummus. And so you can get this at your, excuse me, Middle Eastern store. It's purely sesame seeds. That's all it is. And you can keep it in the cupboard when you're done. Or if you don't want a large amount, go ahead and buy some at the bulk barn or split some of it with a friend. Okay? And this is what it looks like inside. It's kind of just a light brown, a little bit of liquidy or whatever. And that's tahini. Also, we'll need a measure for our salt. So we're going to be using the Himalayan sea salt again, 1 teaspoon. Okay. Also, we're going to be using this tablespoon. We're going to put in a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And I have a lot of extra virgin olive oil all the time in my place. So we'll be needing that tablespoon measure to put a couple tablespoons of that in. And garlic, of course. So this is my raw garlic. I haven't peeled it yet or anything. If you remember from the last video how to peel your garlic, crunch it down with a big knife and peel it off. And I'm just using these 2 size cloves, as you can see. Not really large. I haven't really measured it. You don't need a lot of garlic. You can overdo it, so don't overdo it. Just not too much. Okay, these 2 cloves will be just fine. So we'll also need a food processor. If you don't already own one, beg one, borrow one. Just get yourself a food processor if you don't already have one. I own a Black & Decker. That's a real huge, heavy-duty Canadian-made one. I'm really enjoying it. And also, too, you'll need a pan. What I'm going to do after we're done the video is I'm going to take this bowl of chickpeas and I'm going to drain them right into the sink and with this colander, and then I'm going to rinse them really good. I'm going to put them, after I've rinsed them, I'm going to put them in a pan, this large pan here. I like a large pan because sometimes they tend to foam if you don't rinse them really well. So rinse them really well and put them in the pan. Just cover them, you know, with some filtered water. Just cover them and then put them on the stove to cook. Bring them to a boil and then just boil them, not really fiercely, but just boil them, medium boil, for about 20 minutes. Anytime after 20 minutes, start checking them. Make sure that they're, you know, we don't want a bowl of mush, but we do want them nicely cooked so that they're, you know, we don't want any hardness to them. We just want them cooked quite soft. So cook them very soft. And then when you're done doing that, drain them totally into this sieve so that you don't lose any of the particles that might have come off or whatever. Use this mesh sieve after you're done cooking them to drain them. So drain all the water out, rinse them really well, and you know, cool them down, and then put them back in the bowl if you like, and stick them in the fridge because we need them cooled off to make our recipe. So that's going to take you some time. So boy, you got some homework to do. All right, so I hope you're having fun, and I hope you caught all of those ingredients that we need and the equipment that we need, and we'll be ready to go. So back tomorrow, I keep saying tomorrow, excuse me, back in the next video, I'll be seeing you to put this hummus together, and we'll get it processed, and it'll be done. All right, you take care, love ya, and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye now.